Hello all, welcome back to my channel. Guys, in this video I am going to show how to file e-nomination in the Epfo portal. But before that, I have some request to you guys. Please watch the full videos as I am getting the same kind of questions that I have already covered in the video. So please watch the full video. And still you have any queries, then you can drop out your query in the comment box. So I will try to answer those queries. So let's begin. So see guys, there are some of the prerequisites that are required to file e-nomination in the Epfo portal. So those are first, that is you have to activate your UAN, that is your universal account number. I will show you how to activate this UAN if you have not activated yet earlier. So don't worry, I will show it from the very beginning. So don't worry if you didn't have activated your UAN. And okay, once you are done with this activation, then you have to log in with your UAN number and your password credentials. Okay, so after login you have to file all those nomination. Okay, so and the third prerequisite is that you ensure that you have your Aadhaar number linked with your mobile number. Okay, so it should be demographically verified with UAN. So that's why your Aadhaar number should be linked with your mobile number. And the fourth prerequisite is that ensure that your profile information are updated, that is your including your photo, address and your qualification and your marital status and etc. So and the fifth prerequisite is that keep your Aadhaar number or bank account numbers or IFSC code and photograph of the family members handy. Okay, so this all are the prerequisites that requires to file e-nomination in the Epfo portal. Okay, so filing e-nomination in the Epfo portal, what does generally it means? So see guys, suppose if something happens to you, okay, so suppose if something happens to you, then the PF that you have contributed in the Epfo portal, that is your employee provident fund organization portal or a PF account, then the benefits that are given to you will be given to the nominee that you have added in the Epfo. Okay, so that's why it is required to file e-nomination in the Epfo portal. So suppose if something happens to you, then the pension that will be given to your family that you have added or any members that you have added in the Epfo portal will be provided to him or her. Okay, so this is the reason why we require to file e-nomination in the Epfo portal. So now I will show you how to file e-nomination in the Epfo portal. So for that you have to come to this Epfo portal. Okay, so I will provide this link in the description box. You can also come to this page by clicking on that link. Okay, so once you come into this page, and then you will find this section that is your login credential section. Okay, so you have to, if you have already activated your UAN, then you can log in by filling your UAN number and your password. Okay, and suppose if you don't activated your UAN number previously, then you have to first click on this activate UAN, and once you click on this activate UAN, you will be redirected to this page. Okay, so here you have to provide some details that's required for your activation of your UAN number. Okay, so like you require UAN number. If you know your UAN number, then you can fill the UAN number here, and if you don't know, then leave it as it is. And in the Aadhaar section you have to provide your Aadhaar number and then your name and your date of birth and in mobile number. So guys, remember here in mobile number section you have to provide the number that your Aadhaar is linked with the mobile number that you provided. Okay, so because it is required to get OTP on that mobile number, so fill that mobile number here which is already registered with the Aadhaar number. So after that you have to fill this CAPTCHA section, and after filling this CAPTCHA section you have to click on this get authorization pin. Okay, so once you click on this get authorization pin, you will get a message from the UIDAI, that is your Aadhaar OTP, Aadhaar OTP. Okay, so you have to provide your OTP in this section, enter OTP here. Okay, so here if you provided your UAN number in the previous portal that I've shown, it will appear here. Okay, so all those details will appear here, and here you have to click on this checkbox and provide the Aadhaar OTP, okay, that you received on the mobile number. So once you are done with filling these details, you have to click on this validate OTP and activate UAN. So once you are done with this, then a pop-up will appear here that say about that your UAN has been activated successfully. Okay, so now your UAN is activated successfully. And once you are done with this activation, then again you have to go to this home page. Okay, and now you have to click on this forgot password. So once you click on this forgot password, you will be redirected to this page. That is your forgot password page. Okay, so see here your details will appear here. Okay, and you have to provide some basic details like your gender or date of birth or name. Okay, if it is not present here. So once you are done with this, you have to fill the captcha and then your Aadhaar number. Okay, so here you have to provide your Aadhaar number. After that you have to click on this checkbox. So once you click on this checkbox, then you have to submit this form. Okay, so you have to click on this verify. So once you click on this verify, then you will receive this page. Okay, that is validate against. Okay, so here your Aadhaar number is mentioned. Okay, so you have to validate the details against this Aadhaar number. So here you have to write the mobile number that is linked with your Aadhaar number. Okay, so you have to write that mobile number. Okay, and remember, don't write the mobile number that your Aadhaar number is not linked. Okay, suppose if you have given some other mobile number in the company and you are writing that mobile number here which is not linked to the Aadhaar, then you are not able to get the OTP. Okay, so you have to write that mobile number only which is linked with your Aadhaar number. So once you are done with this filling Aadhaar link mobile number, you have to click on this checkbox and then click on this get OTP option. So once you click on this get OTP option, this portal will appear here. Okay, so here you have to write the OTP that you received. Okay, so see here Aadhaar link mobile number is appear here, and you have to fill some captcha and then you have to enter that OTP and click on this verify option. If you didn't receive the OTP, then you have to click on this resend OTP option. So once you are done with this part, then you have to click on this submit button. Okay, so here you have to provide new password and confirm password. So because it is used to log in to your portal, so you have to provide new password and confirm password. So once you are done with this, then you have to click on this submit button. Okay, so once you click on this submit button, then your password will be resetted. Okay, so after that you have to go to the home and you have to log in with your UAN and your password. Okay, so here you have to mention your UAN that you received during the activation. So see here, once you activated your UAN will appear here. Okay, so you have to note this UAN number. Okay, and then you have to use that UAN number and the password that you have already created a new password. So you have to use that credential here and you have to sign in by using those credentials. Okay, so once you click on this sign in button, you will be redirected to this page. Okay, so this alert box will appear here. Okay, so you have to click on this letter option because you have to add your details like your address and all. Okay, so you have to click on this letter option, and once you click on this letter option, this page will open. Okay, so you have to upload your photograph and you have to fill all those details. Okay, that's why it is required before filing the EPFO nominee in the EPFO portal. Okay, so for that you have to first click on this portal. Okay, that is your view and profile. So okay, so you have to upload your photograph. So for that you have to go to this view option, and then you have to select this profile option. Okay, so you have to select on the that profile button. So once you click on that profile button, this page will appear here. Okay, so here you have to update your details. Okay, like you have to change your photograph. Okay, so you have to click on this change photo icon. So okay, so once you click on this change photo icon, this page will appear. Okay, so you have to upload the photo. Okay, so you have to click on this browse option. So once you click on this browse option, you will be redirected to the to your file explorer. Okay, so you have to select your photograph and upload it here. So once you are done with this part, then your details will be something look like this. So you have to click on this now permanent address edit option. So once you click on this permanent edit option, you will be redirected to this page where you have to fill all the address details. So in permanent address details, you have to fill your house and all. You can fill your permanent address details here. Okay, so once you are done filling with this permanent address, and if your current address is different, then you can fill it manually, or if it is same, or you want to leave as it is, it is a permanent address, then you have to click on this option. Okay, so if your parent address will be same as that of permanent address. Okay, so once you are done with this filling address details, you have to click on this submit button. So once you submitted this address details, so you will be now go to home option. Okay, so here you have to go to the home option where you have to file the nomination. Okay, so for filing the nomination, you have to go to this manage icon. Okay, at the top of the bottom you will see a manage option, and there you find e-nomination. So you have to click on this e-nomination. So once you click on this e-nomination button, so you will be redirected to this page. So see here, your e-nomination profile will be opened. Okay, so in this page you have to click on this proceed button. So after clicking on this proceed button, this page will appear. Okay, like family declaration. So if you have if you are having family, then you have to click on this yes button. So once you click on this yes button, another additional column will be added below this family declaration. Okay, so see where you have to add your family details. Okay, like you have to add your Aadhaar number of your family details, or name, and then their date of birth, then their gender, and their relationship with you, and their address, and you have to attach the photograph of that family member that you are adding in this EPFO portal. Okay, so suppose if you are adding father, then you have to add your father Aadhaar number here, and then their name and their date of birth, and select gender as a male, and then their relation like dependent father, then you have to select dependent father. And if you want that address is same as of you, then you can click on this same as member option checkbox also. Or if you want that you and the address is another, then you can fill it manually. Okay, so once you are done with this filling address, then you have to upload the photo of your father or that you are adding as a nominee. Okay, so for that you have to click here to upload photograph. So the same portal will appear here that you have added in the previous, like this portal. So so you have to add this photograph of your family member in the same way. Okay, so once you are done with adding this a particular member, then you have to again, if you want to add any other member to be covered in this PF nominee, then you have to click on this add row icon. Okay, or if you are done with this adding your nominee, then you can go for save family details. And if you want to add any other member, then you have to click on this add row button. Then another column will be appear below the previous family member. Okay, so here another row is added, so you have to fill the details of that of the second family member that you are adding. Okay, so once you are done with this adding your family member as a nominee, then you have to click on this save family details. So once you click on this save family details, then that is you have to click on this save family details by checking this checkbox icon also. Okay, so once you click on this save family details, then another row will be added, like say EPF nomination. Okay, so here you have to nominate your personal as a EPF. Okay, so if you want to add as your father as a EPF, then you have to click on this select option, and then if you want to add your mother also as a EPF nomination, then you have to click on this select option. And if you want both, then you have to select both option. Okay, so once you are done with this part, then you have to specify the total amount of share percentage. Okay, so here you have to mention the percentage that you want to share with them. Okay, like suppose here I have added given father as a 50% of amount, and for mother I have given same 50%. Then you can add it in the same way. Or if you want to give only as a if you want to select only as a mother as a EPF nomination, then you can also select here and give it as 100%. Okay, so it should be maintained as 100%. So once you are done with this part, then you have to click on this save EPF nomination. Okay, so once you click on this save EPF nomination, you will be redirected to this page, that is your EPS details saved successfully. Okay, so here you will find this page. Okay, so once you are done with this part, that is adding your nominee details, so you are done with this part, then you have to sign it. Okay, you are done with adding those details in the EPFO portal, but you have to e-sign also. Okay, so for that and if you want to view it like you have added in the previous page, and then you can also view that details by clicking on this view icon button. A PDF will appear in the next tab. Okay, so and if you want to edit on any other detail, then you can also edit before e-signing. Okay, so once you are done verify that all things are okay, then you have to click on this e-sign button. So once you are done with this part, then you have to click on this e-sign button. Then another page will appear here, that will be redirected to CDAC page. Okay, that is your Aadhaar Hastakshar page. Okay, so see here you have to click on this checkbox. So once you clicked on this checkbox, then it will be redirected to this page, that is your Aadhaar based e-authentication page, where you have to write your Aadhaar number. And okay, once you write your Aadhaar number, then you have to click on this get OTP. So the OTP will be received on your mobile number, that is your that is reserved that is registered with your mobile number. Okay, so that Aadhaar number is to be mentioned, and you will receive OTP on that number that will be registered to this Aadhaar. So once you get that OTP, you have to fill that OTP in this enter your Aadhaar OTP section. Okay, so once you fill that OTP section, then you have to click on this checkbox box icon, and then you have to click on this submit button. Okay, so once you submit that this Aadhaar based e-authentication, then your PDF will be e-signed successfully. Okay, so this pop-up will appear here and say that your PDF is signed successfully. So now you are done with signing your e-nomination form. Okay, so once you are done with this part, you can also check the details, like here check the status of your nomination in the e-nomination portal. Okay, so for that you have to go to this view option, and then you have to select e-nomination form, and there you will find this page. Okay, so here you will see that your nomination adding nomination status will be successful, and you can take a printout of the nomination details that you have added in this EPFO portal. So here your date is mentioned, that on which date you have filled this EPF nomination. Okay, so you can also take a print out of this. So after that you have to check the passbook. Okay, so like in Cognizant we get our salary, our PF is deducted, for us 1800 rupees is deducted. So you can check it in this passbook section. Okay, so you have to go to the view option, then you have to go to passbook. So once you click on this passbook option, you will be redirected to this page. Okay, so again you have to sign in. Here you have to fill your universal account number, and then your password, and then some captcha filling. Okay, and again you have to click on this login button. So once you click on this login button, you will be redirected to this page. Okay, so here your UAN number is mentioned, and here you have to select your member ID. Okay, some member ID is mentioned, I only one option is member mentioned, so you have to click on that option, and once you click on that option, you have to click on this view passbook, old or full. Okay, so you have to click on this old or full button. So you will get these details. Okay, so like in total e balance you will have total of 4062 rupees. Okay, so your total balance is approx 5300 rupees in your PF account. Okay, and if you want to download this passbook, then you can also download it from here. So you are done with adding your e-nomination in the EPFO portal, and there is one more section that is to be covered, but the video is already so long. That is your adding your bank account in this EPFO portal. So I will make another videos on that topic, how to add your bank account in this EPFO portal. Okay, so I try to follow all those steps to add your e-nomination in the EPFO portal. Okay, and if still you are facing any difficulties in any steps, then you can feel free to reach out to us by writing your query in the comment box. I will try to answer those queries. Okay, so I hope that it is clear to you. Now we will meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.